Hi friends, welcome back to Wanderlust channel. Today, we are heading to one of Tamil Nadu's most magnificent heritage cities, Thanjavur, the cultural capital of the Chola dynasty. From majestic temples to royal palaces and timeless art, Thanjavur is a living museum of history and tradition. So, let's get started and explore the wonders of this beautiful city. Our journey begins at the Rajaraja Cholan Manimandapam, a beautiful memorial dedicated to the great Chola Emperor Rajaraja Chola I, the visionary ruler who built the world-famous Brihadeeswarar Temple. The complex is surrounded by well-maintained gardens and shaded pathways, making it a peaceful place to start your exploration. The entry fee to the park area is 5 rupees, and it's open throughout the day for visitors to stroll and relax. At the center of the complex stands an impressive statue of Rajaraja Chola, portrayed in royal attire, symbolizing his strength as a warrior and his devotion to Lord Shiva. The structure beautifully blends traditional Dravidian architecture with modern design, and as you walk around, you can truly sense the pride this monument carries for the people of Thanjavur. Inside the Manimandapam is a museum that showcases the glorious history of the Chola dynasty. The entry fee to the museum is also 5 rupees, making it easily accessible for everyone. Here, you'll find detailed exhibits about the Chola Empire, including models of their famous temples, photographs of ancient inscriptions, and maps showing how far their influence reached across South and Southeast Asia. There are also displays of bronze idols, Chola art, maritime trade routes, and miniature models depicting the architectural genius of the era. It's a great place to learn how the Cholas combined power, faith, and creativity to shape South India's golden age. The second floor of the Manimandapam opens to visitors after 4 p.m. in the evening. From there, you can get a beautiful elevated view of the surroundings, especially during sunset when the soft golden light falls over the statue and gardens. From the memorial of Rajaraja Chola, we now make our way to his greatest creation, the magnificent Brihadeeswarar Temple, also known as the Big Temple of Thanjavur. Built in the year 1010 CE by Rajaraja Chola I, this temple is a masterpiece of Dravidian architecture and one of India's most stunning UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Dedicated to Lord Shiva, it stands as a symbol of divine devotion and the architectural brilliance of the Chola Empire. As we approach the complex, we first pass through the Maratha entrance, a later addition from the Maratha period that leads us into the ancient Chola precincts. Beyond this lies the Keralattakan Tiruvasal, named after one of Rajaraja's victorious titles, Keralattakan, meaning the conqueror of Kerala. Walking further, we come to the Grand Rajarajan Tiruvasal, the main eastern gateway that opens to a breathtaking view of the towering Vamana rising behind the Nandi Mandapa. Standing before us is the spectacular Vamana, soaring to about 66 meters high, one of the tallest temple towers in India. What makes it truly astonishing is that the entire temple was built using granite, even though there are no granite quarries nearby. Historians believe that the stones were transported from great distances and assembled with remarkable precision, without modern tools. At the top of the Vamana rests a single stone cap, weighing around 80 tons, placed there using an inclined ramp that is said to have stretched over 6 kilometers. This incredible feat of engineering still amazes architects and archaeologists around the world. As we enter the main courtyard, we are greeted by the massive Nandi Mandapa, home to one of India's largest Nandi statues. Carved from a single block of granite, this majestic bull measures about 13 feet high and 16 feet long, silently facing the sanctum of Lord Shiva. Moving inside, we reach the Garbhagriha, or main sanctum, where a towering Shivalinga, nearly 4 meters tall, is worshipped as Brihadeeswara, the Great Lord. The temple's design allows sunlight to fall on the deity at specific times of the day, illuminating it naturally, a perfect example of how art and science come together in Chola architecture. Around the main shrine are several sub-shrines, each with its own significance. The Chandikeshwara shrine, located near the northern wall, honors one of Lord Shiva's most devoted attendants. The Subramanya shrine, known for its intricate carvings and graceful pillars, is considered one of the finest in the complex. There's also the Karuvura shrine, dedicated to the saint who guided Rajaraja Chola in the temple's consecration, along with shrines for Lord Ganesha and goddess Brihanayaki Amman, the divine consort of Lord Shiva. In front of the sanctum lies the elegant Nataraj Mandapa, also known as the Sabhapati Mandapa, where Lord Shiva is depicted as Nataraj, the cosmic dancer. The carvings here beautifully capture the rhythm and grace of divine dance. Encircling the entire inner structure is the Cloister Mandapam, a long pillared corridor lined with sculptures, inscriptions, and murals. These murals depict scenes from Hindu mythology, the life of Rajaraja Chola, and even the names of temple dancers and musicians who once served here. Walking through these ancient corridors, you can almost hear the echoes of Vedic chants and temple drums that once filled the air more than 1,000 years ago. The Brihadeeswarar Temple isn't just an architectural wonder, it's a living symbol of South India's glorious past. Every sculpture, every inscription, and every block of stone here tells a story of devotion, art, and the eternal brilliance of the Chola civilization. I've done a separate detailed video covering the entire Brihadeeswarar Temple complex. If you're interested in exploring this temple in depth, please check out that video. I'll add the link in the cards above and also in the description below. After exploring the temple, let's take a moment to appreciate something that gives Thanjavur its unique identity, the Thanjavur Veena. Recognized as one of the finest string instruments in Indian classical music, the Thanjavur Veena has been crafted here for centuries by skilled artisans. It's made from a single block of jackwood, and its large rounded resonator produces a deep, rich tone that makes it truly special. The tradition of Veena making in Thanjavur dates back to the time of the Nayak and Maratha rulers, who were great patrons of music and art. Each instrument is painstakingly carved, polished, and tuned, a process that can take several weeks. The Thanjavur Veena also holds a geographical indication tag, recognizing its cultural and regional authenticity. Our next stop is the historic Schwartz Church, located beside Shivaganga Park, very close to the Brihadeeswarar Temple. Built in 1779 AD by Raja Saraswathi II, this church stands as a tribute to his dear friend and mentor Reverend Christian Friedrich Schwartz, a Danish missionary who served in Thanjavur during the late 18th century. The structure is simple and elegant, with aged cream-colored walls, arched doorways, and large windows that allow soft light to fill the hall, giving the church a calm, timeless charm. Inside, you'll find a beautiful stone monument depicting Raja Saraswathi standing beside Reverend Schwartz on his deathbed, a rare and moving symbol of friendship that transcended religion and culture. The church's architecture is a blend of European and Indian styles, with tall arched windows and a calm, peaceful interior that reflects colonial era charm. Surrounded by trees and the quiet pathways of Shivaganga Park, the church offers a peaceful retreat in the heart of Thanjavur. Even today, Schwartz Church continues to hold regular services, and the place exudes a deep sense of serenity, surrounded by lush trees and quiet pathways. It's a wonderful spot to pause and reflect amidst Thanjavur's vibrant heritage sites. Entry is free, and visitors are welcome throughout the day. Our next stop is the Rajali Birds Park, located very close to the iconic Brihadeeswarar Temple in Thanjavur. The entry fee is 150 rupees, and inside, you'll find a peaceful, green environment designed to bring visitors closer to nature. The park features two large aviaries, one dedicated to big birds and another for smaller species, offering an up-close view of these beautiful creatures in spacious, well-maintained enclosures. The collection here is quite diverse, from vibrant macaws, parrots, and cockatoos to graceful hornbills, pelicans, and peacocks. Apart from birds, the park also has rabbits, guinea pigs, and ducks, where visitors can even step inside and feed them, making it a fun and interactive experience. Clean pathways, shaded resting spots, and the cheerful sound of chirping birds make this park a refreshing escape within the city. The Rajali Birds Park is a perfect blend of nature, learning, and leisure, offering a different yet delightful side of Thanjavur. I've done a separate full coverage video on Rajali Birds Park. If you're interested, please check it out. I'll add the links in the cards above and also in the description below. Our journey through Thanjavur now brings us to the majestic Thanjavur Palace, also called the Aranmanai, a sprawling royal complex that embodies centuries of history, art, and architecture. Within the palace complex lies the legendary Saraswathi Mahal Library, one of the oldest libraries in Asia, with a history stretching back over 400 years. This library is a treasure trove of knowledge, housing over 30,000 manuscripts on subjects ranging from Sanskrit literature, palm leaf texts, science, astronomy, music, medicine, and art. Many of these manuscripts are written in Tamil, Sanskrit, Marathi, Telugu, and Persian, showcasing the multicultural fabric of Thanjavur under successive rulers. The library also preserves rare maps, royal documents, and archival material, making it a vital resource for scholars worldwide. Every corridor, shelf, and manuscript tells its own story. The palace was originally built in the 16th century by Sevappa Nayak, the governor of Thanjavur under the Vijayanagar Empire. It was later expanded by the Maratha rulers, particularly Venkoji and Raja Saraswathi II, who infused the palace with Maratha elegance while preserving the older Nayak structures. As you approach the palace, you'll notice the imposing walls, ornate gateways, and sprawling courtyards, which speak of the grandeur of a bygone era. Visitors can park their car for 20 rupees. The entry fee for the palace is 50 rupees, and there is a nominal 5 rupees fee for the museum in Darbar Hall, ensuring accessibility for all travelers and history enthusiasts. Inside, the palace unfolds like a time capsule of royal life. The Sadar Mahal Palace, once the main residence of the Maratha kings, features intricately painted ceilings, royal murals, and detailed wooden work that narrates stories of valor, devotion, and governance. The Darbar Hall, where kings once held court, is adorned with vibrant frescoes depicting Maratha battles, ceremonial processions, and Hindu deities, giving a window into the ceremonial grandeur of the era. A key highlight is the Raja Saraswathi Memorial Hall, dedicated to the scholarly king who was also a patron of art, literature, and science. The hall displays royal artifacts, ceremonial costumes, weapons, and portraits, giving visitors a sense of the sophistication and vision of Thanjavur's rulers. Art lovers will also be enchanted by the palace's art gallery, which features exquisite Chola bronze idols, stone sculptures, and traditional Thanjavur paintings. The meticulous brushwork, rich colors, and devotional themes reflect the city's reputation as a hub of South Indian art. While exploring the Thanjavur Palace, one of the most striking features you'll notice is the bell tower, also known as the Arsenal Tower. This tall, slender tower was constructed during the Maratha period and served both practical and ceremonial purposes. It once housed a large bell, used to announce important events, royal ceremonies, and even emergencies within the palace complex. Architecturally, the bell tower is a beautiful blend of Maratha and Nayak styles, with ornate cornices, layered balconies, and carefully carved details that add elegance to its functional design. However, we are not allowed to go to the tower. From the top of the tower, you get a bird's eye view of the palace courtyards, the adjacent Sadar Mahal Palace, and even glimpses of the Brihadeeswarar Temple in the distance. A visit here can take 1 to 2 hours or more, depending on how deeply you explore each hall, gallery, and library. Walking through these courtyards and corridors, you can almost feel the echoes of royal footsteps, the soft murmur of courtly discussions, and the devotion that infused every corner of this magnificent complex. The Thanjavur Palace and Saraswathi Mahal Library are not just architectural marvels, they are living symbols of Thanjavur's cultural, literary, and artistic legacy. Every mural, manuscript, and sculpture is a testament to the city's glorious past, offering travelers an unforgettable journey into history, art, and knowledge. Walking through the courtyards and halls, you can almost feel the echoes of royal life and the devotion and creativity that shaped this cultural capital. I will be publishing a full video on Thanjavur Palace soon. If you're interested, do check out the cards above or the description below to watch the full exploration. Our next stop takes us a few kilometers away from the city center, to the Punnainallur Mariamman Kovil, one of the most sacred and historic temples in Thanjavur. This temple is dedicated to goddess Mariamman, who is believed to be a powerful manifestation of Shakti and the goddess of rain and health. The temple has a fascinating origin story. It is said that during the reign of King Vijaya Raghava Nayak of Thanjavur in the 17th century, the goddess appeared in his dream and revealed that her idol could be found in a nearby forest of Punnai trees. When the idol was discovered, the king built this temple and consecrated it as Punnainallur Mariamman Temple. The main deity here is crafted from clay, not stone, which makes it especially unique and deeply revered by devotees. The idol, with its serene expression and divine aura, attracts thousands of pilgrims every year. The temple complex features traditional Dravidian architecture, with colorful gopurams, intricately carved pillars, and spacious mandapams for devotees to gather. During festivals, especially the Adi Tiruveza and Navratri, the temple comes alive with processions, music, and vibrant rituals that fill the air with devotion. When you're in Thanjavur, don't forget to treat yourself to some of the region's special dishes. Thanjavur is known for its traditional South Indian meals served on banana leaves, simple, flavorful, and satisfying. Here's a quick glimpse of my Thanjavur meal experience during my visit. Our next stop is the Karikala Cholan Manimandapam, a memorial dedicated to one of the greatest rulers of the Chola dynasty, Emperor Karikala Cholan. Karikala Cholan is celebrated for his remarkable contributions to Tamil history. He built the Kallanai, Grand Anicut, across the Kaveri River, one of the oldest water-regulating structures in the world that still stands strong today. The Manimandapam honors his vision and engineering genius. The structure features beautifully maintained lawns and pathways leading up to a statue of the emperor, which stands proudly at the center, symbolizing the Chola dynasty's legacy of prosperity and architectural brilliance. Our journey now takes us to one of the greatest engineering marvels of ancient India, the Kallanai, also known as the Grand Anicut, located about 15 kilometers from Tiruchirappalli and around 60 kilometers from Thanjavur. This ancient dam was built by the legendary Chola king Karikala Cholan in the 2nd century CE, across the Kaveri river. What makes it truly extraordinary is that it's still in use today, continuing to irrigate thousands of acres of farmland, a living testimony to the genius of Chola engineering. The dam is constructed entirely of unhewn stone, stretching over 300 meters in length and about 20 meters in width. It was designed to divert the waters of the Kaveri to the delta regions, ensuring a stable water supply for agriculture, the backbone of Tamil civilization for centuries. Standing on the dam, watching the river flow gracefully beneath, you can't help but marvel at how the structure has withstood the test of time, enduring floods, seasons, and centuries, and yet continues to serve the people just as it did nearly 2000 years ago. The serene surroundings, the gentle sound of flowing water, and the sight of locals relaxing or fishing nearby make Kallanai not just an engineering site but also a peaceful scenic spot to visit. It's truly awe-inspiring to think that this ancient dam, built without modern technology, laid the foundation for the advanced irrigation systems we see today. Visiting Kallanai is like stepping into history, standing face to face with the enduring legacy of Karikala Cholan, whose vision continues to sustain life across Tamil Nadu even in the present day. And that brings us to the end of our journey through Thanjavur, a city where every corner echoes with history, art, and timeless heritage. I hope you enjoyed exploring these incredible sites as much as I did. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting travel stories from around the world. I'd also love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share your comments or questions below. Until next time, take care, travel safe, and I'll see you in the next adventure.